Hello, welcome to Kate's Egg. Today I am in the baler again. One of the Lollipop things is down.
I'll come over.
Thank you. So, these yellow things on the back of the baler show the twine going into the bales, and when one of them's down, it means the piece of twine is outside of the thing. It's not super safe to go up there and do that, so Ron's going to come and help me. Thank you! Now when I go, the Lollipop should all go back up, and Ron's going back to his straw row. Now there's a bale where I need to pick up the straw, so I'm going here to suspension, manual, and lower it, and that lowers the front of my tractor, so I should be able to move this bale out of the way now so I can pick up this row. Oh my gosh, I'm moving the bale out of the way, but I don't want to move it into the other row, so now I'm going to exit out of this, press auto, so that brings me back to the height I was in before. Now I go to ISO bus VT, and that's my screen again. Now I'm putting my baler back in and picking up this part that I couldn't get. My dad just called me and said he stopped in town and got a maple stick and wondered if I would like half of it. So I thought that was so nice. He drove out to the field to give it to me, so that's just so incredibly nice. Thank you, Dad. I really appreciate it. If you see that elevator over there, that is where my great-grandfather originally homesteaded in 1912, and around 1930 he had that elevator built. That's also by where the 15 grain bins are. I'm going to stop at the end of my row here. On the radio they just said their teachers told them you'll never get paid for looking out a window, and then they said, boy were they wrong.
If you get the optional nap time, you're gonna take it? I don't know. My worry right now is twine. If I had a full bill right now, I could go and go and go, as long as my knowledge keep it up. Yeah, what's playing in the background there? Hips don't lie. Raymond, you copy? Who? Raymond. Yellow. I'm gonna put fuel in and def, so you must wait for me. Yeah, I'm gonna top up my fuel, probably my def as well, and get twined up. This guy's gonna go for 60 hours. You'll be good. These hip-hop songs are way better than the ones we did this morning. I had some problems this morning, but as soon as I got in here, I was good.
Thank you, Dad.
Hey, you're welcome.
Alright, I'm putting it back and forward, revving it up, and moving because I have to get back to work now. Thank you so much, Dad. This is so great that I have a maple stick now. Putting down my baler, watching the hawk fly out of the straw row. So delicious. I love maple sticks. There is a bakery in one of the towns near us where they make these, so they're homemade, which is just fantastic. I am really enjoying running baler. It has been an extremely interesting experience. I'm getting a little more comfortable running a straight line and keeping the baler in the center. I'm waving at the drone now. Now I've driven a combine, a drill, and a baler. I think it's so great. Now there's another baler in the field, so that makes 3. You can see I'm way back there. Our new baler who came to this field just said sorry for ruining our perfect record of no bales that fall apart in this field. We've been doing really well. I think we have had a couple fall apart over there, but not nearly as many as the last field we were in. They're getting the last 2 passes in this field, and I'm on my last pass, so I'll have to row down to the other end. Now I'm rowing back to the other end. Here are all of the bales in the field. It's crazy to think that I combined this field, and now I baled the straw from my combine. Here's one of the bales. This is my last pass.
1200 PSI. 6% of them running at almost 1500 PSI. Gee, so mine should be lower, yours should be higher than mine. Maybe it's just wrong beside you, but yeah, probably got the bad swap.
These bales have pink twine, which is awesome. Sorry, I didn't realize what you meant. You meant the PTO.
Yeah, no, that's good.
So how do you...
Twine this up.
Yes.
So there's 6 for each side. So 1, 2, 3, and you make an L, 7, and 7. So these ones are for the bottom. The bottom ones use more twine than the top. So that's why these ones are for the top. They don't use as much.
Oh, okay.
The top twine is hooked to the lollipops.
Okay.
As it pulls through, they go up and down. So you know if there's twine moving, if they're stuck, there's a knot stuck on the knot or something's wrong.
Okay. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Like Baler?
Yes, I love it. It's super fun.
This Baler is super fun.
Is there a difference between the balers?
It's the twine.
Oh,
Actually,
really?
mine was running better than this one was.
What's the difference between the twine?
It's just better. It's when the knotter hooks onto it, this stuff somehow releases better.
Oh, okay.
It hasn't had a problem in 3-4 weeks since we got this twine.
Wow, that's awesome. How do you tie the knot?
Actually, so there's actually a certain way. They gotta go. So these tails gotta go with the twine. They can't go sideways, otherwise they get caught going through all these holes and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So how I teach the guys is left over right, around, right over left, and through and pull. Some of these guys still don't get it. Okay, where am I now?
I'm Kate. Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
Oh, they're pretty heavy. Thank you.
I'm going to do a whole little rhyme though.
So left over right and then right over left?
Yeah. Or you can do it the opposite way. Right over left, or left over right.
Oh, it just has to be two opposites.
Yeah, it just, the tails have to be this way. They can't go this way. These guys at first were like that.
How long have you been bailing for?
This is my first season bailing.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, it gets frustrating at times, but it's fun. It's good.
And where are you from?
I'm from Cape Town, South Africa.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. A little town outside Cape Town called Malmesbury. It's a little farming town.
That's awesome. Why did you decide to come bailing?
Just the whole harvest experience.
It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, it's nice to travel around and operate big machines.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, well, it's much bigger farms than we're used to as well, so
I very much enjoy running combine, but it's been so fun to run the baler too.
yeah, change of scenery.
Yes. And you can go a lot faster, which is much nicer.
Yeah.
So what are you doing right now?
So I'm just filling up the auto greaser. This is a lubricating system for the whole baler, for all the moving parts, all the chains, the gears up top. And yeah, just keep it full. This runs as the baler runs, so you just always want to lubricate it, especially running in all the dust and all the chaff and stuff.
Prevent breakdowns.
Yeah, especially this time of year when you're fighting the weather like this.
For sure. How much twine do the balers use a day?
Well, it depends how much you bale. But we filled up yesterday afternoon, I would say around about like 2 o'clock, and then 3 o'clock this morning, and then now again. So you can get about 1,000 bales out of a full pallet of twine.
Oh wow, that's quite a bit.
Yeah, that's quite a lot.
Now we are moving the balers to my dad's other field up north. I am the middle baler, probably so I don't get lost and everyone can watch that I get to the right place, which is very good. There's a lot of dust, so I can hardly see in front here. We are driving by the very old combine parked in this field that you would have seen in my old equipment tour. I should really just go slower and be easier on equipment. I'm turning on the highway right now. I'm maxed out at 31 miles an hour because I'm going up a hill. I'm driving by the 15 grain bins and my grandpa's elevator where my great-grandfather homesteaded our farm. I'm also driving by the field I just got done seeding with the other day. When the tractors are very steery, you can have big accidents on the road, so you have to try and not steer much. If you get to steering a lot, it's really hard to recover from that, so you want to steer as little as possible and keep it right down the center. So now we are full of twine and ready to go for probably another 1,000 bales. This tractor feels like the future of farming. I've never driven something so new. It's just incredible. I'm going 33 miles an hour and we are going to my dad's other field. I also seeded this field this year. I'm going to slow down a little bit right now because I'm coming up to a crossroads, which there's no one on. You want to keep a distance behind the other baler, although that's not an issue here because he's going max speed and was a little bit ahead of me when he took off. So I'm also driving max speed, but I'm not able to catch him. Nor would I want to because I wouldn't want to go any faster in this. And then I also seeded this field. It's cool to drive by all the fields that I seeded and was a part of. Idle down. Put in park. We're all in our new field now. The fourth baler just arrived and it's got a really cool orange tractor. I got a notification on the screen. It was like a red box and it said KMC something and then like a spinny thing. I don't know if that...
Yeah, just press it.
So it's okay, it's not a problem?
Nope.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no, it's just a pickup or whatever.
I thought there might have been something wrong because I got a notification. So I went to ask Ron about it, but he said nothing's wrong. I pressed the ISOBUS VT button, but it's not giving me the direction thing anymore. It's just...
There's the little hand. Click on the little hand. It will switch it from manual to auto. I think first you gotta press that arrow back in the bottom right corner.
And then it says connected ISOBUS implements, and it's got JD link highlighted. Which yellow arrow?
How come I'll be good?
Thank you. Oh!
This down there. Just click on the little hand.
Ronnie, was I broke?
Sorry?
The little hand. This little one.
Oh, the hand.
Yeah, that switches it from manual to auto,
Check my,
and then you can just go.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to learn more about how your food gets to your table. You can also follow Kate's Egg on Instagram, KATES_AG, and on Facebook, Pinterest, and TikTok. Make sure you're following my official TikTok, KATES_AG. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!